Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Tripoli here, back with our Lord's Model video. And in today's video, we have KvK Part 2. In KvK Part 2, I was in, I believe, Kingdom 578. I was watching his KTW group rally this guy. This guy's in merge gear, then we check again, merge gear, check again, last second, boom, gear changes, guys, and he fucking burns. From 305 down to 250, he just had a 55 million white drop while online. Check out this guy's gear. Full, he's got the 3 mythic cups. He's got some mythic champion in there. That's not something you want to be taking when you have that bad of gear, guys. That's just, this guy just got walloped. As you can see, some of his buddies came over to rain him. And trust me, KTW has taken quite a bit of notice. As you can see, I'm kind of over there trying to draw some attention to myself. Gathering, pretending to be, just another thing. As you can see, U tilde V Happy Bear has now shielded. He's just realized, oh wow, well, my entire front line just died, so maybe I should shield. I'm guessing he got full countered and destroyed by his rally. Probably went through the front line plus a little bit further into it. They've taken notice of this guy at the bottom, Solo Uno. Now this guy's like 143, 170 million might, somewhere around there. And as you can see, I'm taking a look at who's got me. And as you can see, some troops are now going into the guy that's next to this Solo Uno guy. So, they're kind of marching fast, so I figured probably a Cav march coming in. And, as you can see, this guy's got a nice range set going on right now. I saw, I think, one gold cup, 2 purple cups. Anybody who has a gold or mythic cup has spent hella cash on this game. Look how fast those troops are going. All you can assume is that they're going Cav against the Solo Uno guy. Maybe they think he's like a solo trap or something. Maybe he's got that 2 million T2 infantry front line or something like that. But you guys will see what happens here in a second. So they continue loading up the rally. This guild was one of the strongest in KvK, so you can expect a lot from these rallies. All right, there you go. 145 million might. He's in some blue Monster Hunt gear. Not the best kind of Monster Hunt gear, but it's definitely average, I would say. A couple more troops feed into KTW Informer's rally. As you can see, U tilde V they're not porting away the other 2 guys. We got Super B21 and the other guy next to him. They're not porting away. They're not doing anything. They're not reinforcing their guy. So what exactly is in this U tilde V Solo Uno's base? It's hard to tell. He's not porting away. And then finally, one of their guys, he ports away. Okay, so maybe he's got some troops in him, right? And he ports somewhere, and then the rally walks, okay? And then boom, it's gone. So it hit him, right? But what ends up happening is he had no troops. He was able to hide them all through sheltering. And yeah, he didn't have to take that rally or anything. So here I am coming back to Kingdom 611 in am I in SIP right now? I believe I am. And I'm just kind of scanning, trying to get patiently trap. I love patiently trapping. That's my my memo. And at this point, I was looking at coming back to 573 because coming to your home kingdom is usually the best way to trap instead of going to other kingdoms. Yeah, at this point, we're hopping on board with Harry Bolsonia. Harry Bolsonia, and we're going to be trying to gather some tiles. This used to be effective. This used to be a very effective way to trap people, but as more and more people know about solo traps and whatever, basically the whole game knows, just because you're gathering with T3 infantry doesn't mean that you're an attacking base. But it's still worth a try sometimes, and this isn't my typical route for solo trapping personally. Usually I just sit in a hive and have anti on, maybe with like a level 60 prisoner or something like that, something along the lines. But as you can see, I'm sending out 4 different gathering marches to some different tiles, trying to look, nice and easy. I've got a prisoner at this point. I believe it's one of my alts, probably my smallest alt. I've got his leader, and we're just kind of chilling there, looking like hopefully an attacking castle. That's the goal. Yeah, as you can see, one of my Tripoli has left the guild. That was one of my alts that left the guild, and I gave my own leader. Kind of scouting around, looking around for something to come hit me. But as you can see, DXF, if you saw the last video, these guys actually came in and hit me. They costed that guy 550 million gold and a bunch of T4 on that hit after I stole his monster. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's part 1 of the series. Highly recommend. So I continue scanning around, and nobody really comes. Nobody comes and scouts me. I got impatient after like an hour. Decided to go join my buddy Perchy from my guild, and over at a fort, and we joined this guild BL exclamation point. And they point out this guy on the map. I knew this guy was a trap ahead of time, and I don't know why this Fidel guy came over and tried soloing him. But obviously, knowing me, I take advantage of these situations. I'm 120 mil. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start sending him some resources, guys. This is the best way to go about this. You start sending him some resources, whether it's real, fake, whatever, however many, like whatever you send him. You can send him like 2 at a time. You can send him a full march full of resources. You can do whatever you want. Anything works as long as you're giving out the appearance of giving him resources. And that kind of gives off the notion that you possibly do not have troops, Maybe I don't have troops, or maybe I'm like a bank or something. Even though I've got the prisoner, maybe I'm just like, like I've got some resources out, and I'm like a small T4 player coming over to help my buddy, and I'm looking like awfully susceptible. As you can see, this 60 million trap has caught this guy's leader in a full march of T3. I tell my guild, hey, huge trap, don't solo, don't solo this guy. Don't even, react to him. You should have exactly. You should have asked me before hitting it, because I'm a solo trap. I know I can point out all the solo traps in the kingdom. I'm very good at telling who's a solo trap and who's not. I've seen this guy before, and I knew he was trapping out here with 60 million might. As you can see, Hugo Lina ZZZ comes in, not really paying attention, sees that the other guy gets capped. Really, like, if you're 140 million, what the hell do you think you're going to do to this guy? You would have to have, like, at least 600, 700% stats to beat this guy. And look at this. Another guy comes over, doesn't listen. It's kind of sad, but, he kind of came in. I was trying to tell everybody, hey, don't hit it. And, guys, you'll be surprised what happens. Guess what? They hit it. Switches to war gear, and it's like, oh, my God. Are you serious? Let's go check the prison. Oh, he sent his leader and he got capped. At least he was smarter than Fidel here. I mean, Fidel's a good guy. Love him. Fidel ended up sending me troops so that he can empty his base out. And lucky enough, I'm sending him resources to come heal. At least Ano got out of there before /P was able to come in and solo him. That might have been a brutal hit right there without his leader. And I say, hey, bro, what the fuck did I say? I mean, you shouldn't be soloing him. One guy gets capped, the other guy gets capped. I told you it was a solo trap. What are you doing? And I look back, and that Mickey D. Mouse had a march coming back. I could have easily capped that guy. But what happens next is so much better than me capping this Mickey D. Mouse. You guys won't believe what happened. I'm just sitting here. I'm just going to continue sending him resources and stuff, because I want to go help him out, kind of, sort of, get him some resources, go heal those troops in case he's stuck in a shitty position. Hugo Lina comes in with a solo, gets capped. Terrible decision, guys. You should know when to stop and when to, continue. But I'm sitting here continuing to send my buddy resources. This guy's still here, and bam, the red hits. And you see he's sending a 345k T4 march and in a full infantry gear. I'm like, I don't even need to switch gear for this, guys. With my upgraded comp, it's not even funny how easily I can cap some of these guys. Obviously, you can see I've got my fake set on there. No jewels in it or anything. It's got like probably like low 200s or something like that. He ports away. At this point, I'm greedy. I've just got 550 million ransom the past night for the one guy's leader. If you think I'm taking any less, you're wrong. I know the other guy was a little bit bigger than this guy, but I do not screw around. This guy tells me how much gold. Well, and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, maybe I should try this guy for 1 billion or 800 million, something like that. So something high. It's got to be high. It's got to be higher than the last one. I'm greedy. I want the gold. I could help all my buddies out, in the future if I were to get this gold. So, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of the situation. This guy has just soloed me. Either he can get his leader back before KvK ends, or I can just stay up the next 2 days with his leader, and he can't do a thing about it. I'm just, thinking about it, And honestly, I would have just kept his leader for 2 days. But, we quickly scanned through the port. Easy cap, nothing too special. Didn't even switch board gear. He only injured 95,000. Obviously, this is the upgraded comp. I've even further upgraded the comp since then. So obviously, it's kind of time to set the ransom, guys. Setting the ransom. I think we went 700 mil. Okay, 700 mil. Oh no, so we backed out first. We backed out, and he says, "If you want, I will come and put ransom and pay." I'm like, okay, well, you know what? We're gonna set this high as shit. Okay, we're setting this high. Okay, so I went for 800 mil right off the bat. I was like, okay, yeah, you can pay 800 mil. And then I went for the 1 billion move. The power move, guys. I'm greedy at this point. I'm like, you know what? If I get 1 billion gold for this, like that'd be absolutely insane. I ended up switching it to 770 million, guys, and he paid. As you can see, his leader's walking back. Look at my gold. It's now up to 915 mil. I'm telling everybody, like, bro, I just got a 770 mil ransom. That's just nuts. But yeah, he got his leader back, and I'm now up to 915 million. Although the fun doesn't really stop there. Now we can go take a look at this this /P/X black card guy. We ended up trying to set a rally on him, but obviously he's a solo trap. If you're anybody smart with a solo trap, you're not getting fury. You're just setting no fury. We tried setting the rally or whatever, but obviously he's just switched kingdoms at a certain point. As you can see, the 770 million gold is ransom, subject to 30% tax, of course, which I think 30% is a little bit too high. I think they should probably lower that to like 20%. I think that's a little bit better, because a large chunk does get taken out of that it just disappears to fucking nobody. Like, why we gotta have those out there? So at this point, we set the rally. We kind of grouped up. We started filling the rally. Well, we had my boy Percy from SIP start the rally, and yeah, so we all relocated next to him, and we started filling the rally. But he just ended up switching kingdoms, so it was a pointless cause. I told Percy, don't solo this guy. He's gonna shield at the end of the day. There's no point in even trying him. He's not going to take this rally. He's not going to take a solo. I mean, he'll take a solo from you, but he'll probably cap you, to be honest. I saw his gear beforehand, and it wasn't too bad. Look at this. Look at his gear. Yeah, not too shabby. Anyways, there will be a KvK part 3. I would definitely stay tuned to that, because there is some crazy action that comes into that one. It's going to be a very fun video, especially to record some commentary for. If you guys like this video, drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave me a comment telling me you like the video. If you want to see any more of something else, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.